Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Donahue talking to you from the English office. We're going to go over a little bit of history of reading and writing. I have a site here called Historic UK. This is a British history site, and we're going to discuss a bit about the history of the town crier. You know, those movies where the guy goes with the bell and he goes, hear ye, everybody come here so we can listen to the news and so forth and so on. Well, that was a real thing. It's not just in the movies. So that's well, hear ye is the call of the town crier. Pronounced oye, comes from the French, means to listen. The town criers would read. Now that they would read the news to the town, usually from the local government or from the king or queen. So they kind of controlled the information, right? When we look at today's news cycle, and it's who controls the information. Proclaiming the news was an important job. So here it is. It was the job of the crier or the bellman to inform the townspeople of the latest news, proclamations, bylaws, and any other important information. At this time, most people were illiterate and could not read. And what they would do is they would read the king's proclamation or the mayor's proclamation or whoever wanted the people to do something that they wanted them to do or be informed about something, whether it was true or not. You couldn't tell because you were illiterate. And it would end with God save the king or God save the queen, and then it would be nailed to a board outside of the town inn. So it would be posted. That's why newspapers today are still called a post: the Washington Post, the London Post, the New York Post. The news was created by people who needed to control people, by the mayors, by the government, by the kings and queens. And it also turned out that the town criers were not just people who could read, because they would have to be able to read. They would also enforce the news. It was their role to read the at public hangings, to read out why the person was being hanged. Their key requirements were their ability to read in a loud voice and an air of authority. They were protected by law, and anything they did was done in the name of the monarch. So anything they did or said was done in the name of the king or the queen. So whatever they said, you weren't supposed to question. The town crier or bellman can be traced back to medieval times, and two bellmen appear in the Bayeux Tapestry. And here you see some pictures of them. I just think it's an interesting thing that before people could read, they had to have people read to them. And the people who were doing the reading were the people controlling the information.